a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Barcelona have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders...
Here's a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's played forward. A decent ball. Gerrard looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cruyff is short. Mateus is having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a change. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Villa. He's through here. Oh, good ball. And he's there to get it away. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's taking no chances there. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for the run. And now a sudden chance to counter. It could be in here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity.
Penalty. He made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Scholes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Their second corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's the chance to counter. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And they're back on the ball again. Howson cuts out the pass. Scholes. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It'll be 3 minutes at a time. Zanetti. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that was his 20th goal for this team. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication. And it's Zanetti. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a think far post.
That's been easily repelled. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Just eases him off the ball. Van Bouten did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's being shifted off it. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cruyff gets flagged offside.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van Bouten with the clearance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Howson does want to stand firm and defend it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! Here's a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Mateus. Shot, surely! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Now it's Villa. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's quick to get it clear again.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's been cut out, well played.
Very
very much into the last knockings. Robson, he does have an assist to his name. Scholes. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Neymar. Cracking ball. A good take in a good area. Koundé. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he can clear it away. Big chance, corner. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. France are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Neymar!
Oh, full marks for that effort. Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Saint-Germain finding their passes. Scholes. That looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time, excellent interception. DiMarco. Scholes is always looking to break lines. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's a sharp little ball here. Scholes providing and he shoots! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's being shifted off it. Quality ball. This might spell danger. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Costa Curta. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Cleared without hesitation. Nunez is flagged offside. That'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Paris Saint-Germain 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. We are already promptly back underway. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And this is Neymar. Scholes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's run loose here. And it's Scholes. And that's been intercepted. That's aimed into the middle, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Dink through.
That was very necessary. Can he get it through? Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zanetti. Bellingham. And they win it back again. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Puskás. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but he's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
He's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Nice physical challenge. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. He's played it back. Batistuta. Batistuta!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Zanetti.
Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Mbappe, spread out to the left. He is through here. Chance for a shot. It's hit the uprights. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Van Basten cuts it out. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Howson is the team's great visionary. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Robson, now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Zanetti delivers. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Corner number 2 then. Fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Robson. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball's gone astray. Now it's Neymar. Decent chance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Albert Ferrer. Roberto Carlos. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he get it through? That's the keeper's ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marquez. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Albert Ferrer. Robson. Scholes. Now it's Puskas. Done delicately. Puskas charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Iniesta with the clearance. Oh, good spread. Now it's Puskás. And the cutback, and the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Can he stop it going out? Iniesta gets it away. And he's there to clear it. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ronaldo is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shot, surely! They've scored! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
After 88
One
minutes,
sweeping
it is
move, executed with
number 8.
deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Paris Saint-Germain could not... And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. A moment. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
We are glad to inform you
Puskás
that
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Paris Saint-Germain against Germany.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
No, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, easy pickings there. Platini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Ronaldo. Played out wide. And it's Zanetti. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Germany upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Climbs up big! And that has been clubbed away. Gabriel is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And he plays one through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus. Platini tries to play it through. And that is masterful defending.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Puskas. Played out to the left flank. And he whips it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And Puskas! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at
Howson is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Germany finding their passes. Inzaghi! Off the post! Koundé makes the interception. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now this could be a chance. And it's Neymar. Puskas. That's good play. Now it's Inzaghi. Shot could be on. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mateus, nice defending, it's got the job done. And it's Scholes. That's an imaginative pass. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Real chance! Howson attempts a clearance.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's having a go! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And that's a throw-in. Robson. Paris Saint-Germain are closing in on a comfortable win. Nicely weighted ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chiellini cuts it out. And he welcomes it in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Robson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Puskas voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Succumbs to the pressure. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
That's a cute ball. And this is Ronaldo. Zanetti, foot in, great vision. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very... And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's Neymar. Pass is coming off it. Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Scholes. Koundé. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Puskás duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is all...
Takes the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Neymar, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ooh, played through for the wide man, and he's managed to get free. It's Neymar! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
2 added minutes.
And this is Puskás. He has found the way through. That is great defending, so alert.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Back into the... And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Souvenirs.
Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time, 2-0. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger fullback
Shapes to shoot!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. He has a look up. He won't be happy with that one. Robson. Now it's Puskás. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Puskás is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's McManaman. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot! Goal! Goal! A quite incredible goal smell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played into the box. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. Scholes. It's played through for him. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri with a definite foul there. And he's only too happy to take that back. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, delightful ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Scholes. And here's Neymar. Puskas. And this is Puskas. Opts to play it back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. What is Robson is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Stood up well to him there. Scholes. That's an imaginative pass. Beckenbauer. That could spell trouble. Goes for a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
Chance, surely! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo! Deftly away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, no way through. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Scholes. And that's been intercepted. Raul. Floated through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Beckenbauer.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Threads one in. And that's been... Big chance! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And he can clear it away. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to get it clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rodri with the slide tackle there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better.